Good morning. How are you all doing? Thank you for joining me today. I am doing this live. I went ahead and sketched out this iris. Here, let me put it on reference photo so you can see because I did it really light. And I've got some oil pastels chosen up here. Let's see. I put the reference photo on the thumbnail, so I hope you saw it there. If not, it's in my post. Yeah. I'm thinking of this particular one as more like a study. I did a painting of the last one that I did, and it really helped to have this in pastel first. It helped the oil painting process go quicker. I've got some Mungio pastels here, some Paul Rubens up here underneath the reference photo. I'll move that reference photo too out. Got my coffee. I pulled out some pastels that I thought would be good for the main colors. And here, I'll just move the camera real quick. You see up there, I pulled some out. Get that set back ahead of time. This is just regular old copy paper. I thought if I needed to check a color before I put it down on the image, I would do that. For drawing it out, I just used a Pentel. It's just a peachy color, nothing too exciting, just something that kind of blends into it. These, I cleaned off the ends of them. Well, I wiped off the ends of them. I'm going to go ahead. This is like a yellow ochre. I think I'm going to start with it. I've also got some white over here. I'm a little nervous about starting this. This is a little more complicated than I thought it was. I thought, oh, that iris is cool. That has all these cool colors in there. That would be, yeah. There's like deep purples and greens in here. The lavender over there. And there's a shadow on it, on that, with the light coming from the right. I really like that. So I got some like grayish, pinkish. Did I get pinkish? I'm gonna need pinkish. There's a pinkish. That's pretty clean. Okay, I'm just gonna jump in here and start doing these. I intermix these two pastels, the Mungio and the Paul Rubens. Sorry, I keep saying If anybody has any questions, just feel free to ask. If you're watching the replay, I have live chat going on while I'm doing this. So if you hear me talking to somebody, that's what's going on. This lavender. I have my sharp pointy tool over there to scratch into things if I need to. This has more of a bluish tint in here. This is going to be built up by layers. It's really beautiful today here in Kansas. I have the front door open and sun is shining. I went ahead and put the background in here. Sorta, kinda. Let's see where we are. It's kind of bluish in there. Kind of a periwinkle, which I think is what this is. No, this is light azure violet. Fun fact, I used to have a vehicle that was periwinkle blue. That car lasts us a long time. I'm just gonna lay the, you might hear my clock in here too. It's ticking away. Let's see how I'm just gonna lay those and mix them in together. So let me know what you all are doing today. What's going on? I'm trying to decide what color this is right in here. It's sort of a purple gray. Maybe I need to. Yeah, that's fairly close. Even though that's kind of a bluish. I'll add some lavender to it. Finally started cleaning things. I'm always saying I wish I had the art room cleaned up. Yesterday I started pulling off books from my shelves that I no longer use on a regular basis, and it kind of got me going. And thinking about how I want things to be organized. There's still a lot of work to do. If I had my way, I think I would take everything out of this room and go through it. Essentially, that's what I'm doing in the other room, is going through every single thing in there. If you understand my cleaning challenge, I'm sure you probably do. It seems like it's a universal issue. Especially with, man, that's like gummy, kind of. What is this? Oh, this is Haya. This is like, I put it in the wrong box. This is like really soft. I really don't want to use that. Let me get this like peachy color. I love that color, that soft yellow, but it that pastel is just too soft for what I'm doing right now. Clean that off. That was Poncho, if you heard somebody go. I'll set that up there. Not much going on around here. Other than cleaning, which I don't know about you, but I had to check, make sure that was a Paul Rubens. Because this feels really, I wonder if my oil pastels are actually getting kind of old. Because I know the Sennelier, they suggest you use them within 2 years of purchase. And yeah, I know that's way too bright. I'm going to dull it down. And it's been longer than that. I'm almost positive. And I don't know if they say that about the Paul Rubens and Mungio, but I'm sure it's probably something similar. There's like a peachy in here. I don't know how long this particular piece is going to take me to do. But I guess it takes as long as it takes. Like that peachy color in there. Where'd that go? I'm trying not to press down too hard on that first layer, because I want it to build up. Again, this really helped doing this as a study for an oil painting later. I really like the one that I did of the roses, but I'm gonna have to make some changes on it. I want to make sure my colors for the petals is down before I start doing much of the background. I don't know what that mark is there. I have no idea what the point of that was. Anybody get affected by the tornadoes? We had a few in the area, but not directly on us. Thank goodness. I live in, like I said, Kansas. So we're sort of known for. Tornadoes. Usually that's the first thing people say when they find out you're from Kansas. That and Wizard of Oz jokes. I have not looked at the prices lately of oil pastels, like in the last week, let's say. But last time I looked, there was not that much difference than when I got these a few years ago, and with the tariffs and all, I was expecting a bigger change. There is a video, if you go to my older videos, there's one that goes through the brands and the differences. And the cost and how they react. Oops, yeah, that's right. Let me just leave this one a lot less smushed together, you know what I mean, than I have previous ones. See how nicely that covers? It's just great. It's just awesome. By the way, I thought I got this reference photo from a friend that lives down the street, and I went and looked at her Facebook page and it wasn't there, so I'm not sure about source material. I will be the first to admit. I put it on Facebook hoping somebody would say, "That's my photo. Yes, you can use it." But nobody came forth. I did the reverse image search, didn't come up. There's a lot of irises out there. Google if you do a need a really pale green. Come to Mama. Hi, how are you? What's going on? How are things in India? There's not much going on here. Well, nothing that's nothing that's too exciting anyway. Unless I start talking politics, and which I have been known to do. I'm so glad you like it. It is fun, just that smearing, and yeah. I think I would say my favorite is oil paint. There's just something about the smell and the texture of oil paint that just well, that's really just in your face color, isn't it? There's a very light green. Maybe that will help kind of tone it down a little bit, so it's not so harsh, I guess is the right word. So what have you been working on? What projects are going on in your world? I do love that these are much more portable than oil paints. You know, you can just grab a box of these and some paper and sketchbook and stuff. What are you sketching? Anything exciting? I was just saying before you got here, I started cleaning finally. Well, purging. I'm purging. Starting to go through books. Some of them I know I want to keep. I'm just storing. But some of them I need to find a new home for. Some of the fiction that I've got. I have to be careful or I'll start ordering a bunch of art books to replace them. Actually, I have very less time for this. I wish I had more. Yeah, I am very lucky that I've been able to arrange my life so that I can do this a lot. Oops, I probably shouldn't have done that color. Pretend like that works. Is your family and everybody safe? Still? Oh, yeah, yeah. I remember those days. That's hard to try and do. To try to be able to focus. Because there's homework and games and school and meals and chauffeuring and trying to do it all. It's not easy. I remember telling myself, once they get to be 18, it doesn't end. It never ends. I'm not complaining. Oh, good. I haven't watched in the last couple of days as close as I was. I did see where last night our government, well, I think the last 2 nights, they've met at like 1 a.m. to get stuff passed. Which, you know, they gotta sneak around. Makes you think maybe they're doing something they shouldn't be doing. Yeah, it's... It's a crazy world we're living in. That is not quite enough. Yeah, they're trying to get this bill passed that cuts health care for a large group of people. And so they're kind of sneaking it in. It's starting to get mushy, so I can push it around a little. Which is kind of cool. So what's going on hasn't interfered with the kids being in school, or is it it's been, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get some of the folds, you know, of the petals as well as I would like. But all I can do is just keep going. Ooh. I'm hoping layering and then going in with the scritchy tool. Is going to work. Oops, scratch that with the side. Sorry, the way I hold these, it blocks what I'm doing, but I think I'm going to watch some cleaning videos today. I need to get motivated, watch Hoarders or something. I should have a couple of hours this afternoon where I can. I love this feel. Oil pastels are just so cool. So if you could have unlimited access to any art material, Would you still choose oil pastels? You could have as many as you wanted, whenever you wanted. I keep hearing trucks and I keep thinking it's thunder. I think I missed out on a lot of things when my kids were little. A lot of things I wish I could redo. But I think every parent says that about one thing or another. Ooh, that went on nice and chunky. Sorry about the focusing going in and out. Is there anybody here who's watching Handmaid's Tale? There's a reason I ask. I thought I had watched the last episode. I don't think I did. have several boxes of oil pastels over there that I don't know if I'm going to use them all in my lifetime. So I need to start making more oil pastels. I do have Master Study Monday coming up. Monday. I think it is Pierre Bernard. And this past Monday was Renoir. Hi, Heather. How are you doing? What's going on? What are you doing today? Are you working on things for... Are you sprinting today? This is an iris that's in the background there. I wanted to put it in there to give it some depth and just make it kind of blurry back there. Hey Heather, I finally started moving things around. I guess you could say I was doing some rage cleaning. I'm hoping tomorrow I'll be able to get a lot more done. Get it situated for June. Have you got your planning done for the next month? Or do you just kind of wing it? I like how this is like melding together, sort of. Let's see. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to hit record. So I'm gonna have to wait for YouTube in order for them to process it before I can download it. Darn it. I meant to do that. Oh well. Not much I can do about it now. You can probably hear my clock ticking back there. I did get a notification from TubeBuddy that they're changing their service. I guess putting tags on things is not that big a deal anymore. I know Nick Nimmin had mentioned it, but because of the number of subs that I have in hours, I don't qualify for their package that I've been buying any longer, which is a good bad thing. Of course, they tell me this right after I paid for it. Ooh, I really like that in there. This right here. It's starting to come together. Hi, Rachel. Yeah, I see, I thought it was just me. I mean, I know there's ways around things, but I don't think people realize the amount of work that goes into it. The average viewer anyway. I guess there's no way they would. Especially to get monetized. Because, I mean, you're basically working for free until you get those hours and can figure it out. It's like an apprentice, maybe. Unpaid apprenticeship. And you just pray that you can, what you're doing is going to pay off. But I have to admit, I have not set up my AdSense for like super chats or things like that, and I need to. So part of that is my own problem, my own fault. It's on my list of things to do, but and I don't have, like, my merch is not very, yeah, there's a lot of things. Oh, no, you're fine, Heather. It wasn't anything that important. It was just, what was I talking about? Oh, I was just asking what you were doing and all. I think. And then we were talking about challenges of small creators. Yeah, and you've got to, I will say I did win tickets to Vid Summit, but that's not until September. And I can't physically go there. I have to do it virtually. But well, I was supposed to have won tickets. I haven't actually physically got them in my possession yet. Or an email saying this is your... They did ask for my shirt size, though. So there's hope. I don't know how much it will actually benefit me since I can't physically be there. But is there anyone in particular, Rachel, that you watch that you feel like I know I watch Nick Nimmin and Daryl Eves and who's that other guy? I can't think of it. I've been seeking out a lot of And there's a couple people that I could ask, you know, if I had a direct, if I knew what to ask. But you don't know what you don't know. I told my husband he needs to become my YouTube info go-to person. I can't convince him though. Yeah, YouTube advice. If I had really pushed it, I would be fully monetized by the end of this month, but I don't know. I don't know if it's like fear of success or what it is, but I'm not going to make it this month, but I will make it next month. But then I'm asking myself, like, well, then what? You know? I've been pushing for this one goal. Sorry, I'm making this like therapy, and I shouldn't. It's just you guys know what it's like, I guess. You guys, you ladies, well, I guess there's a gentleman among us. Primal video. Here's Heller. I don't think yeah. Yes, I wrote it on my table. I had paper right there. Jeez. I think I watch Think Media. I think I do. And I did have a chance to talk to Brandon Ferris several months ago, and that helped a lot. Just the little bit that he passed on. He had like a spontaneous live chat, and I got to actually, yeah. So that was cool. Yeah, see, that's, I understand that. It's, yeah. I totally get that. My writing channel is definitely not to that point at all. I use the writing channel just for sprints and nothing else. I already feel like I push my stuff too much. With Sarah's. But mine's not writing though, so, you know. Maybe if it was more writing, I would feel different. Ah! Harris is usually under gaming, but he's got really good advice, and he has spread out from his normal video streaming advice channel to also music creating and finding royalty-free music. Well, that's cool. Yeah, I wrote it down, so I'll check it out later, because it does sound like if he's been a gamer, I probably do not follow him. But we can commiserate. We can, yeah. If I had a day job, I don't know that I would have the mental stamina to do all that it requires. And I don't feel like I'm doing mine fully, you know, like I should be. And Poncho, I think it's the mailman. Maybe I should go in there so that, in case it's somebody new. Because I've got the door open. I don't want him to scare him. Hey, what was that all about? Nope, no mailman. Yeah, that's true. And it's not always an easy balance to find. And I have been focused on numbers, like channel numbers, and not finances. And I need to. I need to switch that over. I wish I had somebody to like sit down and say, okay, what do you want to do? I need my own personal Sarah. Why can't there be my own personal Sarah? I've taken a break to listen and cleaned under my writing desk. Well, while you're underneath there, you could come over here and clean mine. Can I let you in on a secret? I pulled all the writing books off my shelf yesterday. I just don't look at them enough to have them taking up space. I'm not getting rid of them by all means, but I don't have them front and center anymore. Yeah, I've tried to get my husband. My husband and I used to, like, we would go out to eat and we would like sit across from each other and we could brainstorm a little and just, and we can't do that with Poncho. And even he has said that he misses it. And I know Sarah has her own Sarah. I mean, yeah, she's got her husband, but she has a mentor that she uses. Yeah. Yeah, and the shelves that it was taken up was prime real estate. So I boxed it all up. I need to make a run to my library, my local library, and donate some fiction that I've got. I asked daughter number 2 if she wanted any of them, but I don't know how. I haven't been over there for a little while, so. I'll probably just, donate it. I love that orangey in here. And I don't know who to ask. I don't know who locally. There's nobody that does YouTube and things like that. There's art people, and they're awesome people, but we're on 2 different pages. There is one person that does TikTok. He's a musician and totally different animal. I was thinking about running sprints in the Indie Writers Facebook chat and Discord, but I may not. I've got that sprinting event tonight. Yeah, I've got a meeting tonight that I'm like trying to conserve some energy for. I may take a nap. I didn't go to the last meeting and we didn't have enough for a quorum, so I really need to go to this one. This is the one for the gallery that was vandalized. We're trying to get it back up going. You're okay. Well, and YouTube changed some things the last couple of weeks too. I'm not really clear mentally on what they are, what the changes were. I started to watch a video and then I needed to get this set up. And I think I've been spending too much time on TikTok and Facebook. I know I have. So I need to reel that in. Okay, doctor, tell me what to do. Maybe we need to have our own little, like, powwow. That's not looking too bad. I usually, oh, I already read that. Maybe I need to do a live one of these times where that's all we talk about is what we need to do, where we're at, what each one of us needs. Have a hive chat or whatever that's called. I think. Mostly TikTok. My TikTok talks that I do, I don't do, I get on there and watch people. I don't like do videos. I used to. I don't know why I got away from it, but oh, I know why. It was when they were going to ban it. So I was like, well, what's the point of putting the work in if it's not going to be around? Because it was at the end of the year and the beginning of this year when I started really buckling down on YouTube and video. You're okay, honey. I had the front door open, so he's hearing every dog bark and truck. I'm just like blending these as much as I can to get the colors that I need. And oh, that's cool. I wish I could get my hubby to go for walks. Man, I'm complaining a lot today, aren't I? Let's see. One thing positive. You guys are here. That's a positive. You all joined me for this. It's a nice day outside. I was able to go out and get the trash dumpster and bring it back to the house without any of the neighbors seeing me in my apron and flip-flops. I had more on than the apron, but I'd really be the talk of the town if I went outside just my apron. lots of oil pastels and art supplies that I get to use. That's a positive. I get the honor of being able to organize my space. I have a space to organize. My YouTube channel is going to be monetized next month fully. Barring any catastrophes. What else? Ponchos here. I have plenty of food in my kitchen because we've been stocking up. Let's see what else. I'm sitting back cleaning off this pastel a little bit because it's got a lot of stuff on it. Let's see, what else am I thankful for? I'm thankful for Jimmy, for the hubby. I have a warm bed to sleep in. My vehicles work. My grass is mowed. Oh, that looks cool. I get to see my friends tonight. None of my grandchildren are at war, or in war. Although my daughter's boyfriend is in the Air Force. Which kind of scares me. Let's see what else. I'm seeing what it needs at the moment. I think this is too, not too straight, but just too something. Mainly just kind of smearing that purple I put on there. I'm not trying to put on more blue. This light gray, whatever it is. I haven't used my scrapey tool yet. It's okay. It's okay. Let's see, what else can I be thankful for? My electronics. It's So I can do this. Ooh, she sounds tough, doesn't he? I'm not sure what he's barking at exactly. Apparently other dogs are upset about it too. Hey, Pancho! What time is it? Oh, it's only... I've been doing this less than 2 hours, so I'm happy with that. That was my chair. I swear. I have a bunch of soft pastels over there too I haven't used. for Coon's age. Sorry about that. Focus going in and out. What are you doing, Poncho? I like that shade, that color. That shadow. So hot and bright out, I was only outside for a couple of minutes, and May wasn't having it. She did not walk out. Aww. She's smart. She knows she's got it good. She's not going to go outside. thinking. Come on, focus. Oops. That needs to be wider down here. I need a haircut. I know that's totally random. Apparently I have Netflix for another month. I thought I had canceled it. Anything good on Netflix right now? I'm not too disappointed in this. I kind of like the several different aspects of it. Aww. Poncho's mine. If I'm not home, Dad'll do, but like tonight we have to block him in so he won't go outside, because he'll figure out a way to get out of the fence and try and chase my car. And he'll howl. until I come back home. He's not spoiled at all. Where's my blue? Lucky. Oh, anybody got big plans for Memorial Day weekend? was in the US. I completely forgot about it. I don't. I just wondered if anybody else did. I don't have. I'm filming this on the 21st of May. That one way in the background's not going back enough. Let's knock it back a little further. That brought it up too much. I think I am going to take a break. And get fresh eyes on this. knocked it back a lot. This right here. Okay, I'm gonna take a break. Ah, there we go. I got my glove off. I'm gonna take a quick break and go to the restroom, get something to drink, maybe something to eat. And this looks just like a blob. Maybe if I did a little bit of Of course it is a blob. It's way back there. Oh yeah, I said I was going to take a break, didn't I? Oh well. Hi, Horizon. How are you? We have so many around here. I used to work with, well, there was a local man that was his pastime, was coming up with different color combinations of irises. And I think it has, and when he passed away, yeah, the bulbs, the family that have people come in and take bulbs, and it was like this huge deal. So I think there are some unique color combinations out there because of him. Oh yeah, I was gonna take a break. Sorry, I just keep. My mom was a rose person. She had rose bushes all over the yard. I wish I could have I wish I would have thought of getting like cuttings or something from them. But they moved from that house. several years before they passed away. Completely lost the shape in here.